This is cause number 329172. The case is styled as State of Texas versus Santita N. Bradley. Ms. Bradley, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Bradley?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Bradley, would you please raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Bradley, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Bradley, you may put your hand down. Ms. Bradley, you're here represented by your attorney, James Padgett. Mr. Padgett, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Padgett. Do you waive a record in Ms. Bradley's case?
We do, Your Honor.
Ms. Bradley, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about December 12th of 2020, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, operating a motor vehicle in a public place, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Ms. Bradley, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to discharge, Ms. Bradley, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, you're pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
No.
All right, Ms. Bradley, I have before me a document that is titled the misdemeanor plea admonishments. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Bradley, on page 2 of the same document, there are a set of initials SB on the line next to the boxes checked, no contingent, which means no contest.
Yes, sir.
Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature above
sir.
the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
There are 2 boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The second box states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Bradley, I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Ms. Bradley, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature above the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Bradley, prior to signing and initialing these documents that I've just mentioned to you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir. You did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. State, you like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1 and State's Exhibit Number 2, the
Yes.
probable cause affidavit?
Yes, Your Honor, and I believe Mr. Padgett, I think he gave it to you with the other.
Okay,
The audio.
yeah.
I may have by accident. So we have no objections
No
to states
objections?
1 or states 2.
No objection, States 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Padgett, you've advised and counsel Ms. Bradley. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None, Your Honor.
Ms. Bradley, your attorney, Mr. Padgett, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Bradley, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is that agreement?
It's 90 days jail, probated over 1 year,
Okay,
$500 fine,
okay.
40 hours of community service,
40 hours of community service?
DWI education course,
Okay, DW Ed.
the drug and alcohol assessment,
Drug.
and ignition interlock.
Okay. Okay. Ms. Bradley, the state is offering that you serve 90 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you'll be placed on probation for 1 year. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $422, which comes to a total of fine and court costs of $922. You'll also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month, and you'll be required to pay Jefferson County DWI education class and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Now, your total monthly installments that you would have to pay, that is the total amount that you would have, the total amount you will pay each month is $160 per month. Ms. Bradley, will you be able to pay the $160 each month?
I have no choice. I really have no choice, so yeah,
You will?
Me too.
that's all I on, yeah.
Okay, now, Ms. Bradley, you'll also be required to perform 40 hours of community service, attend and complete a DWI education class, have a drug and alcohol assessment, and install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate. You'll also be required to adhere to all the standard terms and conditions of this probation. Ms. Bradley, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
It's fair than going to jail.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Bradley, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Bradley, you're gonna stand on the X next to your attorney. You're gonna follow the directions of our clerk.
Okay.
Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go. And Ms. Bradley, you have a blessed day and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hi, Ms. Bradley, can I get your right thumbprint on that blue light, please?
Leslie Perkins is my final client. and he Should be sitting right there.
Thank you. You can leave your thumb.
Now, if she tells you to, you're gonna sign on that gold line. You're not gonna see it. but she'll tell you not to.
All right, Ms. Bradley, go ahead. Okay, Mr. Patrick.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Ms. Bradley, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear that you've never before been given probation or deferred adjudication for a felony or misdemeanor in this or any other state?
That's one.
Okay, and you have no other pending charges?
No. Oh, no.
So you're just gonna report to this address on this front page as soon as you leave.
Okay. Okay.
And the next case,
Thank you, you too.
is cause number 326-562. Case is style of State of Texas for State of Texas versus Leslie Perkins. Mr. Perkins, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Perkins?
All right, how about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Perkins. You're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Paget. Mr. Paget, what is your announcement, Mr.
Your Honor, we
Perkins?
have we actually have three offers on this case. My client is going to accept the third offer, which is an $800 fine plus court cost. If you would allow 45 days for him to pay that, he will come up here with the exact amount in hand,
Okay,
which I've already got the
Okay.
fine and court cost amount figured up. So.
okay. Just hold on a minute. Gotta get a quick date.
And he has 2 days jail credit, but I've talked to Mr. Boyd about that, so. Obviously, that's not your concern this morning.
Okay, well, okay, your case is gonna be reset. I think the court date is February 9th of 2022. You can check the calendar.
Oh, it's fine. No,
Okay.
I'm not that important. I don't have anything that far out.
You gonna stand on the floor? Okay, yeah, Mr. Perkins, your attorney is gonna get your reset. Once he's signing the reset, he's gonna give you a reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day and Merry Christmas to you. And Mr. Paget, I think this is the last case.
Yes, it
Once
is,
you
Your
sign
Honor.
for
Thank
your
you very
reset, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day and Merry
Thank you,
Christmas.
Your Honor.
Okay.
It should be still in, okay.
Oh, yes. I-
And we're gonna do, standard judge.
2 February 9th, 2022.
Get you back to work. Man, Judge, I just had a guy next door.